But you know, they don't listen. Sorry, I pressed the stop button on accident. I'm still sick because I'm with two sick people. Two sick people. I'm living with two sick people. So the cold is just circulating. But my grandmother thinks that she isn't sick when her cough is equally as bad as mine or more. But she blames it on asthma and says it's asthma. I blame it on ignorance. I say it's ignorance of overly listening to your doctor and them telling you, you need this, buy this. You buy it, it doesn't work. They say, oh wait, that doesn't work, buy this. You buy it, it doesn't work. They say, oh, those two products don't work. Buy this one for sure will work. You buy that, it doesn't work. You've spent $120. You're fucked. You have no money. Good job. So, what do you learn? Well, hopefully you learn from your mistakes. My grandparents don't learn from their mistakes. I think that's what drives me crazy the most, that they don't learn from their mistakes. They keep doing the things that don't work, like putting soapy water on the vegetable garden, and it's dying. It's been dying for months. Because when you put shower water on plants, which has soap, shampoo, and conditioner in it, the plants are going to die. When I tell them that, they don't listen. They shrug it off and say, I never said that. I never said you were wrong. And I'm like, you laughed though. That means you're saying passive aggressively that I'm wrong. Now, when you eat this stuff, vegetables, you're going to get better, slower, but you're going to get better and be healthier in the long run. When you take a bunch of drugs with tons of ingredients, you can look forward to your kids having birth defects. Whether they're not visible, they're mental, or you'll have health problems in the future, probably cancer. Most definitely. The more processed things you eat, like how the doctor recommended lemon, warm water, and honey to my grandma. She buys the cheapest honey, which is corn syrup. It doesn't say corn syrup. If you ever buy honey that's in a plastic container that says natural on it, and the ingredient says honey, it's corn syrup. The FDA doesn't regulate that. It basically just says, yeah. So, oh, my grandpa's coming, my step grandpa. So pretty much processed lemon citrus. That's what she's using. Here he comes. Processed lemon citrus, which is concentrated lemon in a plastic container, and corn syrup, which is very bad for you. Both cause cancer. See, what I do is go to Whole Foods, even though you can actually get $5 honey there. Natural honey will say USDA approved organic. It will also say non-GMO. It will have certified labels on it. Also, it will be in a glass container, like I just said. It will probably say royal honey on it. If you pay $1 for honey, it's going to be corn syrup. And all you're going to be doing is putting more processed shit in your body, and you're going to be staying sick longer. The only reason it's going to make you semi feel better for like 10 minutes maybe is because honey has this thick feeling. You can use anything thick and it will make your chest feel coated for a few seconds, but that's about it. And it's warm water. Warm water is good for a swollen throat. See, when the doctor yesterday told me that I needed an inhaler when I knew I didn't hundreds of times, and he tried to sell me an inhaler, I just laughed. Because that's what he does to my grandma. That's what doctors do to everyone. If you're ignorant, you'll just take it. You'll buy it. You don't know any better. If you're smart, you won't. Then he told me it sounds like your bronchial tubes are swollen. So I hung up on him. I pretty much said, okay, thanks, bye. And then I researched myself. Swollen bronchial tubes. Bronchitis came up. I looked up cures for bronchitis. Anyone can do this. You can just see what's wrong and then figure it out yourself. Don't get the easy fix from the doctor. Figure it out yourself. Figure out ways to fix it on your own. So what if it takes a long time to heal? You're healing it naturally and you're fixing it. Now, it is true if you overcook broccoli, some of the beta carotene will leave the broccoli into the water. But I can't eat broccoli unless I almost make it soggy. That's when it tastes good. It just doesn't taste good to me unless it's like soft. I offered it to my grandma. She said, I can't eat that. It's too soft. I'm like, okay, stay sick. Stay sick. I don't care. Be picky. But when someone offers you something healthy and they're trying to be nice, say no thank you. You taught me that. Don't say, I don't want that. Like a little 5-year-old. Because that's how you're acting. Now, I know Chipotle is the worst thing I could eat when I have bronchitis. But literally, I have like tons of other things that I'm eating that will help. I know it's not very smart, but I have this thing where I have to eat protein. I need protein. And I don't like getting the protein from plant sources. So I just need some source of meat since we don't have it here. I've been wanting NyQuil for the first, since I got this cold. Oh, when I got home, my grandma asked me, how have you been sleeping so well for the past 2 nights? I said, I've been taking sleeping pills by NyQuil. And she's like, they're not called sleeping pills. I'm like, but they're sleeping pills. She's like, yeah, they are sleeping pills. And I'm like, so they're called sleeping pills. So shut the fuck up. Sorry, that's drastic. But really, they're called sleeping pills if they're sleeping pills. So stop arguing and just say that they're sleeping pills. You don't have to argue about everything. So yeah, I don't usually resort to sleeping pills, but I've been taking them, and that's how I've been sleeping. So I've wanted the liquid form for a while because the liquid form puts me to sleep faster than the pills do. Especially NyQuil brand is the best. I don't like Mucinex. It doesn't work as well as NyQuil. I try to stay natural the most I can, but if I grew up on products, I did. Everyone did. If you grew up in America and you grew up on products like NyQuil, drugs, you pretty much grew up on drugs. They weren't illegal drugs, but they were still drugs. I rubbed eucalyptus oil around my room. This is the stuff Vicks is made out of, the stuff your parents used to rub on your chests, and it would go up your nose, and you'd be like, because it would clear your sinuses. This is pretty much just the plant form. I rubbed it all around my room, so it would just like, I would smell it constantly. And it actually is helping my nose, but my throat is still swollen. That's why my voice sounds like this. Yeah. I'm probably going to end this video. You know, I would not be surprised if my grandma came into my room when I'm not home, rolled on my bed, or coughed on my things. I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me. My grandmother likes being right so badly. She would keep me sick, to get better first, to tell me I'm wrong. She would do that. I'm not fucking kidding. She would do that to someone. Yeah. Well, bye everyone. Probably not going to edit this. Probably just going to leave it in the beginning like how it was. So what else can I say before? I really want to work out, but I can't because any pull-ups I do will constrict my chest, and I really shouldn't do that while I have bronchitis. Oh, I took 3 sleeping pills last night, and I had the most ultimate trippy psychedelic sex dream ever. So there were like 2 girls next to me, and I grabbed their boobs, and they smiled at me. And then I just like sunk my face into her boobs. And then I went into this like different dimension where everything was like waves, and there were flowers that were going like this. It was trippy as fuck. I don't know if I was tripping out or something. It was crazy. I want to do it again tonight. Yeah. So, good night. I mean, goodbye. Not good night.